Archangel Michael orders you to open this right now. Do not wait, scroll, or run. This is not your typical message. This is not something the world will understand. This is sacred. This is exquisite. It's sealed in heaven for your eyes. Only, you must not tell anyone. You must not wait, because what I am about to reveal is going to change everything. It will shake your heart and open the gates to spiritual reality. You've never seen this before because it's about you. Someone powerful and unexpected is on their way to meet you. Because they have discovered who you truly are, heaven has kept this secret for years. Archangel Michael claims God has now given the order to release it. Neither tomorrow, nor next week, not when you feel ready, but when something is happening in the realms of spirit, in the courtrooms of heaven, and your name has been mentioned. Over and again, you were concealed for a reason. You were formerly protected, but that is no longer the case. But that season is ended. You were overlooked, forgotten, and mocked. But that was intentional, because if the wrong people saw, they would have attempted to ruin your value too quickly. And now that God has stated the time is appropriate, no one can stop what is coming towards you, not even the enemy. Michael responds, a powerful person has just seen something that caused them to stop. Breathe for a moment. They came upon a file, a scroll, a document, or something enigmatic that disclosed your name, your link to something old, heavenly, and royal. They hadn't expected it to be you, but it is. And now they are shocked, terrified, and looking for you. I'm inquiring where you are. They want to meet you right away. They're coming, and you must be prepared. There are divine movements occurring behind the veil. Angels are being sent in massive groups. Numbers line both sides of your route. Heaven moves pieces like a master chessboard. You were positioned without your complete comprehension, and now placement is in line with your divine inheritance. That is why you have been feeling odd recently. Dreams, visions, and tension in spirit. That is why you felt compelled to open this mail. That is why you are being instructed not to tell anyone. Because if this leaks out, it may sabotage. People around you don't want this to happen. However, they are unable to stop God or this meeting. Because the powerful person approaching you is also shielded by heavenly protection. This individual is not who you think. They will not come in a beautiful robe or a glowing light. They may even appear in the most ordinary circumstances. But their soul recognizes you. Their spirit acknowledges yours. They've noticed something archaic about you. A legacy, a divine purpose. They may be affluent. They may have a great level of authority. They could be in a position to advance you exceeding your expectations. But it is not about money. It is not about celebrity. It is about heavenly recognition. They know who you are now. They understand what heaven has said concerning you. You need to know the truth. This is not the first time they have seen you. But this time, something unusual occurred. Something magnificent was unlocked. Their spiritual eyes were awake. For months, perhaps years, you are unable to see your true self. However, only hours ago, heaven erased the veil. Archangel Michael claims that God himself ordered it. Now they can't quit thinking about you. They have cancelled meetings, postponed flights, halted everything. They need to find you. They need to tell you what they have found. And, certainly, you must be ready. Because this is a time of divine convergence. Archangel Michael responds, "You're walking into a prophecy penned before your birth. This individual has been assigned to your destiny, and they are on their way. Do not panic or fear. You are protected and covered. You are being monitored all day and night, but you must remain silent. This is sacred and holy. And this is incredibly time-sensitive. They will contact you in a way that you will not expect to receive an email, a message, a phone call, or stranger, or an apparently random meeting, although it will not be random. There is nothing haphazard about this. Everything has been divinely arranged. Even your suffering is organized. Despite the betrayals and heartache, everything has been leading up to this point. Michael says, your opponents will be perplexed. Some of your close friends will unexpectedly turn cold. They will feel a shift in the spirit but will not grasp it. They will accuse you. Some people will spread lies about you. Some people will unexpectedly block you or gossip behind your back. But it doesn't matter. Allow them, because of what God is accomplishing for you does not require their consent. And this strong individual wants to. They are not easily duped. They possess wisdom. They see through the deception. They are divinely assigned to you. The encounter will change everything. They are bringing more than just a present. This is more than just an opportunity. It's a miraculous key, one that unlocks a door intended only for you. Nobody else can walk through it. Nobody else qualifies. Nobody else has gone through what you have been through. You've bled silently. You have grinned while breaking. You have praised God with your heart shattered. Heaven has observed every moment. Michael has protected every tear. The reward is finally on its way. However, there is a caution, and you must listen attentively. Archangel Michael declares, the enemy is aware that something is about to occur. They don't know the specifics, but they can sense the shift. They'll try to divert and confuse you, delay you and lure you with bogus promises, make you question yourself and second-guess this message. However, you must maintain your attention and trust your spirit. You must guard your heart and ears, for if you let fear speak, if you speak louder than faith, you may miss the moment, which is why Michael has intervened. He doesn't usually come with directives like this, but today, heaven is serious. This is not a joke, it is not a test. You have been chosen to carry a divine. You have been carrying fragments of the plan without even realizing it. Finally, the person who was supposed to activate it with you has arrived. They are not faultless, they have their own difficulties. However, they have spiritual and worldly authority. They are modest enough to admit when God reveals something beyond their understanding is why people want to meet you. They know it's spiritual, they feel it. They have seen signs and experienced dreams. Even as you read this, they are praying for you and are scared, but enthusiastic and determined. You may feel unworthy or hesitant. You may even feel overwhelmed. That's fine. God did not choose you because you were the most confident. He chose you because you were obedient and kept going. Because you never gave up, even when you were alone, and that made heaven proud. That was what qualified you for this moment, which has finally arrived. They're coming, and this is your confirmation. This is the message that heaven has delayed for you to see. Open your eyes and look for the indications. Prepare your spirit, speak less. Pray more, listen deeply, and you will feel a shift in energy when they get close. There will be odd signs and lights. Flashing, dreams escalating, animals acting strangely, random when people call your name. Don't ignore it. Michael says, your spirit will experience a flash of power when they're near. Do not doubt yourself. Do not shrink. Do not hide. God thinks you're ready. Even if you don't feel prepared, the meeting does not require perfection. It is about divine alignment. You were supposed to walk together for this. Proceed to the next chapter. And heaven has eliminated all obstacles that once delayed this. Archangel Michael is standing alongside you. Even now. He spread his wings and drew his sword. He is protecting your destiny. And he will not permit the adversary to interfere. You're covered. You were picked. And you're about to meet someone who has a spiritual connection to your next level. Remember, don't tell anyone. Keep this word secret. It's worth keeping. Write it down. Speak exclusively to God. Because this is more than simply a meeting. It is a sacred unlocking. And after that, nothing will be the same. The door is opening. The person is on their way. It is now. Heaven is watching. And you've been picked. My darling, you must grasp this immediately. What comes next is not a meeting like any other. It's a divine reveal. Archangel Michael has initiated the process of spiritual activation around you. The mood is full of revelation. Your name is being whispered throughout the hallways. You've never strolled past individuals you've never met, in dimensions I've seen glimpses of it in nightmares. This is where the natural intersects with the supernatural. You are not expecting a miracle anymore. You're inside it. Even as you receive this message, 3 events are taking place simultaneously in the invisible realm. First, your name is being promoted. Not by man, but by divine decree. Heaven lifts your individuality above the cacophony, the derision, and the people told lies behind your back. You have been concealed for too long. But now, the miraculous announcement has been made. You are known. Second, the individuals searching for you are receiving spiritual confirmation after spiritual confirmation. Every attempt they make to forget you or move away from the heavenly nudge is blocked. God will not let them sleep quietly unless they perform what heaven has assigned. They attempted to concentrate on their routine, but something within them blazed with there is an urgency, and they have now succumbed. They're coming. Third, those who attempted to block you. Yes, even those in your immediate group are becoming spiritually aware. Not to embarrass or punish them, however, before proceeding to the next level, they must expose their genuine objectives. Because you cannot turn falsehood into a heavenly destiny. That is why you may notice folks disappearing unexpectedly. Why you will be told truths you did not ask for. Why you will feel weight around certain persons. This is not your imagination. The Holy Spirit is assisting you with discernment. Michael says, heaven gives you access to secrets that have been hidden in the Spirit for generations. You may begin hearing voices in your dreams saying things like it's time or open the door or he's coming, or ready yourself. Don't be afraid. These are celestial messengers, sent to align yourself. There is no fear in heaven's instructions. Only reverence and clarity. This individual who is after you wields more power than they admit. And they are more spiritually open than you think. They've seen visions. They've had tremendous spiritual experiences that have left them wondering about life, heavenly connections, and why do particular faces constantly appearing in their minds. One of the faces was yours. Initially, they ignored it. They thought it was only their imagination. But they began to see symptoms. Everywhere. Words you've said, numbers related to you, reminders of presence. They prayed, asking God if this was genuine. God answered not with a whisper, but with a storm of affirmation. They were shown a scene from your past. When you cried alone, your hands trembled, there's no one to hold you. And the vision broke them. They had no idea you had suffered so much. But now they do. And it altered them. They do not wish to save you. They know. You don't need to save. What they want is to stand next to you. They want to participate in what God is doing through you. However, Michael thinks there's one thing you must be done before to this meeting. Give up your previous persona. The one who says, I'm too broken. I'm not ready. I don't deserve this. These words form chains. Chains formed by trauma and grief, abandonment and terror. And heaven is already cutting them. You are no longer the person you were last year. You are no longer the same person you were last week. The transformation is real. And it's permanent. You may experience waves of emotion hitting you suddenly in the next hours. Tears, laughter, shivers, and the urge to pray without words. These are indications of spiritual calibrating. Your soul is being tuned to heaven's frequency. Do not resist it. Lean in. Let God finish what He started, for what comes next requires a clean heart, a surrendered attitude, and a strong faith. And listen, this person you're about to meet, they have a message for you. It is not only an introduction. They've been shown what they need to deliver. A key, a letter, a name, a fact that validates everything your future has been quietly suspected. The delivery was delayed in spirit. For a long time, the opposition attempted to block it through. Despite bewilderment, anxiety, and disobedience, the delays have been reversed. The scroll has been unsealed and is presently on its way. When they talk to you, you will know. You will not require proof. Their words will sound strangely familiar, as if you've heard them before. Previously, but I forgot. You'll notice a movement in your chest. Your eyes may well up, and your hands may tremble. Heaven will be present at that moment. Do not run. Don't pretend you aren't ready. This is your appointment. This is a heavenly calculation. Michael reminds you that this isn't a reward for perfection. This is the fulfillment of prophecy. There were declarations made about you even before you took your first breath. Angels rejoiced when your spirit agreed to come to earth for this mission. You accepted a heavenly mission. You answered yes. And despite being broken along the way, you never said no. That's what made heaven move. That is what provoked the divine meeting. People around you will notice the shift. Some may celebrate, while others will feel envious. That is okay. God will bless you regardless of whether everyone agrees. You merely need obedience. And you have shown it. Again and again. In the coming days, look out for unusual encounters. A child might remark something insightful. A stranger may call your name. A bird may land near your window, staring right at you. Numbers may repeat indefinitely. 111, 2122, 717, 444. These are signs. These are not coincidences. You're not crazy. You are awakened. Archangel Michael says, don't delay. When the invitation arrives, don't second guess. Don't ask 10 people what to do. Move. Respond and say yes. The guy who is coming will not beg. They will merely present what they have been shown and await your spirit's response. And you'll know what to do. But there is one more thing. Michael claims that someone from your history, who was once rejected or you have been mocked and will attempt to contact me soon. Not out of love. However, this was due to confusion. They'll notice something altering and will seem to care, but their enthusiasm will be forced. Be nice. Be prudent, but don't let them distract you. This season isn't about the past. It's all about alignment. Your time is too valuable to waste on fake apologies. This meeting you're going to enter is just the beginning, not a destination. The individual you're meeting is not your rescuer. They are your prophesied partners. Together, you will unlock doors that have been sealed for decades, even centuries. Some of these things were hidden by ancestors who prayed for the future. It will take a generation to discover them. That generation includes you. Continue to pray. Fast. If you're led, speak less. Continue watching. The individual is coming. When they do, everything will make sense, including the waiting. The ache, the solitude, the near breakdowns, all of it. You'll look into their eyes and know. This was the result of divine intervention. You may be called to travel. You could be presented something that feels bigger than you. But do not shrink. Michael says you're ready. God says you are equipped. The heavens announce the time. You were born for this moment. Do not miss it. It is already on its way. God says this isn't an average moment. The skies are not silent tonight because your name has been heard in areas beyond human comprehension. A realm you can't see is whispering loudly, and what they're saying, everything revolves around you. Archangel Michael descended rapidly. There was no time to wait. With his sword drawn and wings shaking, not out of fear, but because of the urgency of the hour. He continues, I need you to open this right now. Don't wait, don't ask questions. Don't tell anyone, this is just for you. No one else should know what I'm about to say. An influential person wants to meet you, and what they've learned about you for years, you've been under surveillance, not by spies, but by the spiritual realm. They've noticed your goodness even while nobody saw it, they recorded your cries in the dark. When no one else heard, you silently brushed away your tears. Cheeks were captured in miraculous jars, saved by angels standing peacefully by your side while you were mocked, deceived, abandoned, or misunderstood. Nothing was overlooked, every wrong against you was documented in the book of justice, but now something beyond explanation has been disclosed. A powerful individual, a guy or woman, your name has been discovered by someone with significant resources, influence, and access. This is not a coincidence. They did not locate you through worldly means. They were led and steered. They are drawn to you by an unfathomable heavenly force. They were provided visions and dreams and clues in everyday situations. Nudges and talks, whispered in their ear, kept repeating, find this soul. This one was chosen. They now realize who you are and who you were supposed to be. And now they're arriving. This person is not coming empty-handed. They are not come only to ask. They are coming to provide something big, something life-changing. They were instructed to place it in your hands alone. That is why Archangel Michael instructs, don't tell anyone. Because not everyone who claims to love you is safe. True for you, some others close you would destroy this. God tells you, I had to hide you for a while. I had to let some people forget your name, turn their backs, or assume you were unworthy because what I am about to undertake today must be done in silence. If this powerful individual had arrived sooner, you would not have been prepared. But now you are. All battles, all the losses, all the prayers that appeared unanswered, all of those moments when you were about to give up lead to this. The sky did not forget you. God did not overlook you. He was planning a moment so flawless that not even the adversary could prevent it. But you must act immediately. Archangel Michael is standing near you. Door in spirit. His hand is raised. His wings provide a protective barrier around your atmosphere. No one with bad intentions can pass that threshold. Now God declares, this is the hour I unveil what is this powerful person going to reveal? They know about your fate. Not the version folks talked about, not what others assumed or suspected. They understand the divine version. They saw visions of your future in nightmares they couldn't explain. They have a vision of your position in something far bigger. An event is an organization, mission, or even a kingdom assignment. They picture you doing considerably more than your current circumstances would suggest. They want to meet with you to confirm that you are the one. They're carrying a sealed document, marked with your name, whether physical or spiritual. A key is involved. Perhaps an actual key, or the key to obtaining what is properly yours. It's been in the wrong hands. Now it's being returned. God thinks you've waited long enough. The anguish ends now. But be warned. Not everyone around you will be happy. When this person starts approaching you, you may sense something weird. Resistance, arguments from nowhere, unexplained delays. People suddenly turn on you and ask odd questions or attempts to divert you. Don't fall into their trap. These spiritual diversions have been sent to derail the miracle before it occurs. Michael responds, you have 48 hours from now is the time to keep vigilant and clean. Stay prayed up and focused. Your level of awareness will decide how you respond to what comes next. This is not a trick, it is not fantasy. This is not wishful thinking, God is moving fast. He's reminding you that He doesn't make mistakes. That strong individual may not look as you expect. They may arrive disguised as a stranger, a helper, a new connection, or a long-lost friend may ask a simple inquiry that tells everything. There will be a stirring within you, a feeling that you will be aware of. Divine recognition that this is not an ordinary occasion. God declares, I will confirm it 3 times in one day. You'll notice a sign, hear a name, and sense a presence. All in one day. That'll be your signal. Move once you have received the sign. Speak. Say yes. Do not delay. Any hesitation may cause the divine door will close again for a long time. Michael weeps intensely rather than sorrowfully. His message is urgent. His energy shocks the entire room. He has stood between you and death, between you and sabotage, between you and disgrace. He has safeguarded you, even while didn't realize you were in danger. Now, he stands ready to bring you into a moment that alters your life forever. God declares, I ordered heaven to reverse. Every untruth spoken over your name, you will be honored in the same place. Where you were humiliated, you will be raised in the same land. The individuals who laughed will witness your brokenness. Rising. This is your intimate appointment with destiny. You must not inform anyone, not because God is concealing something, but because some hearts surrounding you are still impure. Some may seem to cheer while some would manipulate the miracle, secretly hoping for your failure. So it must remain hidden for now. The powerful person is being shifted. Even as you read this, their minds are moving. Their heart is pounding with the weight of what they've witnessed about you. They'll reach out, and you'll have an extraordinary experience. A phone call, a message, or a supernatural encounter in public, but it will come. When it does, remember not to be. You are safe and protected. The enemy has tried everything, but God is keeping a careful eye on things. Emotional attacks and financial confusion, dark dreams, murmurs of self-doubt. Friends and even family members have launched attacks, but none have been successful. Now, God is moving fast to openly bless you. Your tale is about to move publicly, but it all begins with a private message. A powerful person has discovered who you are, and they are coming with the truth. And everything will change. Don't run. Don't hide, don't deny yourself in this moment. Archangel Michael has said very clearly, open it. This is not a plea, but a divine command. If you believe in God, type Amen.